What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Bros channel. Today I will be reviewing the Spitfire Mk-VC and answering 3 questions. Is the new Spitfire better than the old one? Is the new Spitfire worth the price? And why people are questioning my authenticity in the game. Let's get straight into another long awaited WOD video. Now, there are many mixed feelings about this plane, and I hope this video helps you understand why. But to understand why, you need to know what this plane has to offer. The plane costs 7,500 gold and is a premium, so I believe it can be bought by itself, but I'm not really sure. Now let's take a look at its upgrades. You can get an engine upgrade to increase your horsepower to 1,710 horsepower, which is significantly higher than the non-premium Spitfire and is definitely a must. You can also purchase bombs in a variety of loadouts, 2 100-pound bombs, 2 250-pound bombs, and 1 500-pound bomb. Personally, I recommend the 2 250-pound bombs for destroying tanks, although the 500-pound bomb would do more damage to heavier tanks that made it survive non-direct hits. You're also able to purchase 2 additional skins for a total of 30,000 XP, which could be a grind for new players, but is not a problem for older players, and the skins actually look nice. The armament of this plane consists of 4 30 cal machine guns and 4 20mm cannons, which makes this plane have one of the heaviest loadouts in the game. However, this comes at a drastic cost, speed and maneuverability due to the heavy weight. For some players, more focused on ground targets, this is not a problem. The problem arises when facing off with the new Focke-Wulf added into the game, which I have not flown yet, but from what I can tell is insanely fast. The plane will cruise at approximately 400 miles per hour, but combat speeds can range from 150 to 250 miles per hour, which is extremely low. This weakness makes the plane an easy target for German aircraft that use speed to their advantage. Compared to the non-premium Spitfire, there seems to be no or very little difference in top speeds, probably due to the weight differences, although the premium Spitfire seems to be able to turn for longer, but with a reduced turn rate, almost similar to the BF-109G, but slightly favorable. As for ammo goes, there's plenty to go around, and the convergence distance does not seem to make a huge difference. The durability of this plane does suffer, but like all Spitfires, this is expected. The fire rate of the cannons are considerably slow, which makes leading targets, especially at range, rather difficult. They're not really that slow, but compared to a lot of other planes, they're slow. However, the fire rate of the gun can easily end a 109 in one strafe, or with a few direct hits. However, the firepower of the gun can easily end a 109 in one strafe, or with a few direct hits. So let's answer the first question many people will be asking. Is this plane better than the Mk-V? Yes. This plane is better for many reasons. The armament has been significantly improved. As for acceleration, top speeds, and stall rates, they feel about the same to me personally. The turn rate is about the same, but it does seem a bit slower by a second or two, which can make a huge difference sometimes, but you will not be getting out-turned by a German aircraft anytime soon, so there's nothing to worry about. So now that we know this aircraft is an improvement, is it worth the 7,500 in gold? Well, considering it's an all-in-one purchase, for new players it is a valid option because you will not have to buy the previous Spitfires and will have an improved version of the Spitfire you would have gotten instead. For other players who already have the other Spitfires, this plane might not be much of an improvement for you considering the cost of it. It may be worth exploring other planes or tech trees. Now, if the Spitfire is all you care about, much like me with the Yak 9s, then this plane can definitely be worth it because it most likely will not get much better than that. But we have to ask ourselves, what caused this mixed feelings about the new Spitfire? The answer to that lies in the German tech tree, the new Focke-Wulf added into the game. The new Focke-Wulf is unbelievably fast, has such a high climb rate, insane armaments, and a half-decent turn radius. It outmatches the Spitfire by a landslide when a skilled pilot is in the cockpit. However, the plane is beatable. Although it is difficult, patience and numbers seems to be the key. Taking long-range shots and forcing overshoots and turn fights will ultimately win you the fight. Because it is so hard to close the distance, a higher convergence distance may allow you to make better, more effective sniper shots, but if you're able to close the distance, you've already won. Avoid climbing with it and focus more on dodging its attacks, wasting its fuel and ammo, while taking quick bursts at it in the split seconds you have while it flies right over you. Or focus on taking long-range sniper shots that will force maneuvers on the Focke-Wulf's part, reducing its speed until you can catch up. Because I do not have the new Focke-Wulf yet, it is hard to give you some advice from their experience flying it, so please leave your experience flying the Spitfire or the new Focke-Wulf down in the comments below. As for why people are questioning my authenticity, it's because of having an incredibly hard time facing off against the new Focke-Wulf, as seen from the video clips, and the fact that I keep quiet while trying to finish recording some video that is incredibly hard to capture due to the lack of equipment and software. Only the real G Knight never dies in battle, am I right? The real G Knight never loses. Well, maybe in my dreams that's so, but for real guys, I can't tell if you're taunting me after destroying me in that beast of a machine that could seriously use a nerf, or you actually think I'm some god of sorts. But anyways, I hope this review cleared up some beef on the new plane, and I hope you also enjoyed this review and did not mind the terrible lag from my computer recording of this gameplay, or this terribly awful robot speech that I wrote that I'm like stuttering through the whole time. Once I get an iPhone 7, we won't be having these problems anymore. But for now, I will see you in the next video. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below, because that's the end of my script, and I'll see you in the next video.